The all-new Citi Strata Card has been announced. And boy, does it look good. Let's take a first look. The Points Guy had exclusive coverage of this, and per their title, this is actually a rebrand of the older Citi Rewards Plus card. And while there are definitely some similarities that cross over between the new Strata and the old Rewards Plus, there's a lot new as well that almost makes it feel like a completely new card launch. So let's go over some of the main parts of the write-up here on the TPG blog, and then after that I made some visuals for you all to kind of compare and contrast what is different versus what's the same, and also where Citi may be going. What you all should know first though is that this is not a rumor. Citi has confirmed with the Points Guy that the discontinued Rewards Plus card is being fully refreshed as Citi expands its Strata family of cards. And that right there already hints a little bit in terms of where Citi's going, because you're probably familiar with the Strata Premier. This used to be the Citi Premier card. It was refreshed to the Strata branding back in May 2024. Interestingly enough, I'm filming this in May 2025, roughly 1 year later. For a quick summary up front, what is not changing will be the annual fee. It'll still be $0, which is awesome. The transfer partners for the Citi Thank You program are also not changing. Usually their lower tier cards have access to a few partners, not the full list, and it may be at either the same or worse transfer rate value. So we'll see when the card fully launches here. Also, World Elite MasterCard benefits will still be part of the card. As for what is changing, the new name and the card art, also new bonus categories, increased earning rates on existing bonus categories, a larger welcome offer when you apply and get approved, and what the card is made of. This will be mostly recycled plastic, which does mean that the two older features of the Rewards Plus, one of which rounded every transaction up to the nearest 10 points, and the other that gives you 10% of your redeem points back per year, up to 100,000 points annually, both of those will be going away from the card. Definitely unfortunate, but there are some nice reward multipliers to help you make up for that with stronger earning potential over the long term. And if you're in the same boat as I am and you already have the Rewards Plus card here, existing card members will be able to get access to the new Citi Strata card on July 20th and thereafter. Also, if you want to apply for the card, that'll be available to new applicants starting sometime later this summer 2025. And to expand a little bit further for those of us who already have the older Rewards Plus, we will be automatically converted to the new Citi Strata card on July 20th, so we won't have to worry about calling in or chatting online. It's just a done deal for us. That also means some of us who got the card in more recent years won't be able to apply for the Strata card anyway. It says right here that the welcome offer will not be available to applicants who received a new account bonus for a Citi Rewards Plus account in the past 48 months, or those who converted another Citi account on which they earned a new account bonus in the last 48 months into a Citi Strata or Citi Rewards Plus account. So we've got basically a 4-year waiting period from our last bonus. How about those new earning rates? What we'll be able to earn going forward will be 5 points per dollar on hotels, car rentals, and attractions booked through cititravel.com, their travel portal. 3 points per dollar spent at supermarkets. Also 3 points per dollar on select transit, gas, and EV charging. And triple points once again on a new select or choice category, which I always love to see on a card because it puts us more in the driver's seat with our rewards. So it'll be triple points on whatever we choose from fitness clubs, select streaming services, live entertainment, cosmetic stores / barber shops / hair salons, or pet supply stores. Then double points per dollar at restaurants, and finally down here, 1 point per dollar on all of our other purchases. The question now being, how does this all compare to the older Rewards Plus reward structure? So let's put these both here side by side on the screen. Rewards Plus here on the left, and we can actually color code all these. So with a snap of a finger, boom, we now have it so we can see what overlaps directly or close enough versus what's totally new. The blue categories that we see here on the top overlap pretty much perfectly. 5 points per dollar on hotels, car rentals, and attractions through the Citi portal. But notice how those were set to expire on December 31st, 2025 on the Rewards Plus. We're now at the Citi Strata card, which will be the new replacement going forward. These categories are a permanent feature of the card. Next up, we have supermarkets in orange. That is actually going up from double points to triple points. Then we have gas stations, Formerly that was double. That's also going up to triple and being expanded. So now it's triple on gas and EV charging plus select transit. That will likely mean taxis, ride shares, maybe bridges, tolls, stuff like that. We'll see what the full terms say when Citi fully launches this card later in the summer of 2025. My best guess though is that it will have the same transit options as the Citi Custom Cash card, which is actually pretty expansive, and here it is on the screen for you. So if you want to pause this, again, this is what the Custom Cash offers for transit. I'm not saying that this will for sure be what the Strata will offer, but there's a good chance Citi will define it the same. Then we have the addition now in red font of a totally new thing. This is the triple points on eligible self-select categories. Again, they're listed here on the screen. No doubt some of us spend a significant amount of our budget in at least one or more of these categories, so to choose the one that works best for us is great, and we can change it every quarter of the year, making it even more powerful. We then see the introduction now in the purple font of double points on restaurants, and finally a base rate of 1x on other purchases. Also worth pointing out there that on the old card, the Rewards Plus, supermarkets, and gas stations, the double point categories were also capped at 6K spend per year. Now there's no cap on those categories that are also earning it at the triple point rate. Another double win here. The loss though would be again the loss of the roundup to the nearest 10 points and the 10% points back feature. Hopefully this comparison was helpful, and feel free to pause this longer if you want to. You know what this Citi Strata card reminds me a lot of? The Wells Fargo Attune card. This card product will give you 4% cash back on self-care. That could be spa, lifting at the gym, or fitness types of things. Also 4% back on sports, recreation, and entertainment. And 4% back on impactful purchases, which includes public transportation, so transit, also charging your EV, or shopping at select thrift stores, and a few other things here too. So with the EV charging, entertainment, and gym purchases, this seems a lot like the Citi Strata card here, but 4% would be better than triple points if you prefer cash back. Not sure what types of point values for redemptions you'll get with the Citi Strata card. If 1 cent per point or better, then great, but we'll have to wait to the actual card launch. The next comparison that we have to do though, because some of these categories now kind of reflect a little bit of what we think about with the Citi Strata Premier, is to put those two cards side by side. So here they are now, and we can start to see where they do overlap perfectly, but where the Premier takes it one step further. Let's color code these once again. In blue, we have the portal-based travel. They are identical with their categories, but notice how the Premier takes them up and doubles the rate. So from 5 points per dollar up to 10 points per dollar. No cap on those earnings with either card. Then in the darker navy, there's some new categories with the Strata Premier, triple on air travel outside of Citi's portal, and also triple on other hotels outside of Citi's portal. So for example, book on united.com or on ihg.com. Supermarkets in orange once again. Those are identical, triple points there. Also for gas and EV charging, almost identical. They cover the same two categories. They also earn at the triple rate, but the Strata base card here, with the one with no annual fee, also adds in this select transit. So it's actually a little bit better, unless the Premier gets a small revamp for that in the future, but no info on that at this time. The Citi Strata also has that self-select category, which the Premier does not, but the Premier does take the restaurants from double up to triple, and then they both have a 1x on your base earn. While the Strata has a $0 fee, the Premier has a $95 fee, but it also comes with an annual $100 hotel benefit to basically help you wipe that out when you use it. And from here, what could come next? Well, maybe the Citi Strata ELITE card. There's no new word on that right now. It's still on the rumor phase, but it would make a lot more sense now that we have two Strata cards, one with no fee, one with a $95 fee, and then to top off with an ELITE version of the card here would make a lot more sense. Probably similar multipliers, but some great benefits like lounge access, additional credits to use, maybe VIP treatment somewhere, stuff like that. While the Citi Strata ELITE is still on the rumor phase, Citi does have a trademark filed that was back in September 8th of 2022. So coming on here, almost 3 years in the making. And because this was filed, there's at least some chance of this actually coming true. What do y'all think? I'd love to hear your comments down below in terms of if you like this card on its own, or if you like it enough to actually want to get it yourself via product change from your current Rewards Plus or via a new application once it goes live on the web. I'd also love to hear your thoughts about the new Citi Strata family that's being developed. We currently had one card, now we've got two, and will the Elite top off the Citi trifecta in a whole new way? I'm also very curious if Citi will further differentiate their cashback marketed cards like the Double Cash and Custom Cash versus their Citi Strata lineup. Will points be worth 1 cent per point across all these cards for cash back, or will only the cashback marketed cards have 1 cent per point, while the new Strata cards will be for basically travel value only, and if you want cash back, you'll get some sort of a lowered rate. As we just saw with Citi's announcement that the points for cash back on the Strata Premier have been devalued, now 0.75 cents per point, putting them more in alignment with what Amex tends to do. However, if you have the rewards account on your Strata Premier linked to a custom cash or double cash where they're combined together, then you still get 1 cent per point. So interesting developments here with the value of points for cash back. Travel seems to be a consistent theme of 1 cent per point via the travel, or potentially more when maximized via transfer partners, because those aren't going anywhere. We still got a couple months here to get us to midsummer when a lot of us can product change into the Citi Strata card, and from when new applicants can go ahead and apply for it. So be on the lookout for a full in-depth review once I get my hands on it, because by that point we should have a lot more details about this card. Till then, I look forward to seeing you all in the next one.